where we still don't give it shit. And today we're going to figure this website shit out. Because frankly, we are not going to get any major Godzilla related news for at least the next 2 months. Anyway, thanks mainly to some guy on Reddit playing around with the website, who unlocked whatever, we have learned many things we were probably going to find out in about a week. First off, Rodan is a destroyer type of monster, which means he is not a good guy, and will probably turn into an anti-hero at the end of the film, just to protect himself against King Ghidorah. So yeah, do not plan on seeing Mothra riding on Rodan's back during the film. The other shit we know about Rodan is he flies and spits fire. Oh, and he has very large wings, and is super fast. Moving on, King Ghidorah is extremely humongous.
Do you guys want a nut?
That's what she said!
And Ghi-doorah will probably be called Monster Zero throughout the entire film, mainly because it is a cool sounding name, and because Ghi-doorah will be the first monster they discovered, or something like that. But mostly because Legendary Pictures is underestimating the mainstream's audience's ability to pronounce the name Ghi-doorah. Frankly, a small part of me does not blame them. What is interesting about Ghi-doorah in this film is that he is pretty much a doomsday monster. That epic scene in the trailer, the one of Washington DC, or wherever, looking apocalyptic, is probably being caused by Ghi-doorah flying around below a certain atmospheric height, or whatever. Some fans believe it to be a dream sequence. However, I do not see Legendary Studios doing anything like that, because of the first film in the series, Godzilla 2014 has established this universe is grounded in realism, and having a dream sequence is just lazy script writing, something you would see coming out of the current DC universe. I could go on, and I understand dream sequences have historically been known to happen in the Godzilla universe. In Godzilla vs Mecha-Godzilla, that chick who sang to King Seesaw for an hour had a dream sequence about King Ghidorah being the doomsday monster in that film, but it ended up being Mecha-Godzilla. Moving on, another thing we learn is Ghi-doorah will have battle damage before being released. Maybe we will discover something about Ghi-doorah being tricked and trapped by a clever monster or something. That kind of reminds me about what the humans did to Godzilla at the beginning of Final Wars. Anyway, the information also goes into the science of Ghi-doorah's lightning and how it relates to his gold-colored skin being from the element of gold itself. Now that's some smart script writing there. Oh yeah, it also talks about each of the brains of Ghi-doorah being different, just like the director mentioned in the IGN interview. That should be fun to watch on the big screen, because Ghi-doorah has always been a bit of a troublemaker. There will probably be a scene of King Ghidorah's heads talking to each other, or something fun like that. Oh, note the crown on the top of the head in the middle. That pretty much means the middle head is the boss. But here is a fun fact. If the director of the film is stupid enough to literally put a crown on one of the heads of King Ghidorah, then Ghi-doorah will officially be the second monster to wear a crown in a live-action film. Oh holy shit. People must have been doing a serious amount of narcotics back in the 70s. Moving on, the website also talks about Mothra, but we here at oneeightnine Media are too lazy to cover that shit. They more or less talk about how pretty Mothra will look. Whatever the case, I'm sure we are not going to get any new information for at least a few months or so. Any information we do get will be minor, because that awesome trailer we got covers a lot of stuff. Anyway, this has been oneeightnine Media, and it is a great day to be a Godzilla fan. Thank you for watching. To watch a video about some random Godzilla 2 shit, click the box to the left. If you are crazy enough to watch 30 Days of Sea Monster, click the box to the right. Over and out.
Blow your mind!